Our national park tour continued as we went from Glacier National Park all the way down to Gardiner, the north entrance to Yellowstone Park, about 6.5 hour drive. Our 2-day stop in Yellowstone started with an early morning drive to Lamar Valley. From Lamar Valley, we drove down to Canyon Village to see the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. From there, we drove down to Hayden Valley, and then all the way across to West Yellowstone, where we spent the night. The second day, we went from West Yellowstone Glamping, and we saw the geysers, Old Faithful, and then tried to make it down to Grand Teton through the south entrance of Yellowstone.
Okay, after a long drive from Gardiner, we're in the Absaroka Lodge in Gardiner. This is the view from our balcony.
The Absaroka Lodge is conveniently located very close to the north entrance to the park. We felt the room was adequate. The lodge does not include a breakfast, and we paid $212 for our one-night stay. Options are limited in Gardiner, and most hotels are priced accordingly. The lodge sits on a hill overlooking the river. Overall, we would rate the lodge as a like it.
Deer. There's a deer. There's a deer. Here's my buddy. Not really scared of me. Just kind of chilling. Behind me, you'll see the cute little city of Gardiner. I guess that's Main Street right there. Okay, we're on the Tower Falls Overlook path in Yellowstone. Maggie, say hello to your Tetons viewers. There we go. It's a nice brisk, probably might be 40 degrees. Okay, so this is the Tower Falls. We're at the Overlook. That would be the Tower Fall. Right there. Just absolutely beautiful. I believe this is called Roaring Mountain in Yellowstone. Behind me, right there, Roaring Mountain. if you're coming up to the North Rim, please be prepared. And the lack of spots. Hey guys, checking in. Inspirational Point is right there, I'm guessing. I'm not sure if I'm inspired, but that is Inspiration Point. Let me take that back. This is Inspirational Point. We're gonna go down these steps here and see what happens. Okay, we're at the top, Inspirational Point. We're right over here. If you can see on the map, I'm not sure. Hopefully you can see me right over here, pointing here. This is definitely worth it. Nice little loop here. Had to go around. Okay, grand view right over here. Definitely worth it. Short little hike. Lookout Point, really decent lookout right over here. We did not do the Red Rock Point because it looks like the same. Brink at the falls
Almost killed us.
almost killed us because of our age and because we're not in tip-top shape. It's the top of a waterfall. I'm not sure if it's worth it. You got some zigzags here. That doesn't do it justice. Probably about a quarter of a mile, maybe a little bit more, a third of a mile. 700, 800 feet gain, drop, and then you have to walk it back up. Okay, we made it to West Yellowstone after a full 9 hours or so driving in the park. Tonight we're staying in Under Canvas, about 6-7 miles outside of West Yellowstone.
Welcome to our tent. Come on in. It's actually very spacious. We have like a king bed. It even looks bigger than a king bed. And we have a cute little sitting area. And we have our wood burning fireplace, stove. And we have a bathroom. Little sink, shower. Never used a pool shower before, so that's going to be interesting. It's actually quite toasty in here. And a toilet.
Where the magic happens.
On the surface, Under Canvas seems to check off a lot of boxes for those that want to experience camping. Once you are settled in and the sun goes down, you then realize how much you miss the amenities of hotels. In early June, it is extremely cold in Yellowstone. For heat, one must tend to the fire every hour or so, and although it wasn't hard to start a fire, it was difficult to keep it going. Knowing that we would need to wake up every hour or so to tend to it, we gave up before we went to sleep. The location of Under Canvas isn't bad, but you are not in the park. This was our most expensive stay of our trip at $500 for the night, hotels.com. The main tent supplied a 24-hour coffee bar, but a basic continental breakfast isn't available. We never felt like we had a quiet, relaxing glamping experience as the resort offers a bar and live music at night. This could be a plus for some, but if you wanted to relax and get a good night's sleep, it is impossible with the 4x4 cart shuttling people around the property. All in all, the property is very well kept and most people should try it. Based on the temperature in early June, lack of a gas fireplace, and the cost, Under Canvas in Yellowstone is a leave it for the Lawsons.
Okay, we made it to the Old Faithful Visitor Center. Behind us are all the geysers. If you've never been here, which we've never been here, you can see that this part of the park by Old Faithful is just full of, it looks like 10, 20 geysers. Old Faithful has a whole bunch of walking trails. This is the Old Faithful Loop. I think it's about 0.7 miles. And it goes all the way around. And as you can see, there's trails way back there that goes through the, I guess the other smaller geysers. I'm gonna take a little walk a little bit back there. Looks like here in Old Faithful they have cabins, lodges, and also hotels up here. I'm not sure the importance of having to stay up here or not. Let me see if I can pan around and give you guys the view of everything. There's cabins over there. There's the Old Faithful Lodge. That's the visitor center that was shown earlier. And then that's like a hotel, another lodge over there. Here's a view from behind Old Faithful. As you can see, the lodge visitor center. Pan around here and the thousands of cars that are here. For those that are wondering, Maggie and I, we came up here first, well, let's say second week of June 2022. Just to let you know, morning temperatures freezing around 30 degrees. Right now, I believe it's around 40 as the sun's coming up. Filming this early in the morning. It's now about 8:30. The next time, the geyser goes off is 8:56 plus or minus 10 minutes. So I'm gonna film a little bit more on this upper path here, overlooking everything, and then head back down. As you can see, the paths go way back there. Right now, once again, I'm on the Old Faithful path, 0.7 miles. If you can look inside, if you can look real closely, you will see how clear that water is. Gushing, bubbling river, a hot spring. All right, once again, that was the Old Faithful Trail, 0.7 miles. It's gonna loop around. As you can see behind me, there's other trails that you can take. Gonna head back to see Old Faithful erupt. See how high it gets. For the record, right on time. Okay, walking up to the Grand Prismatic Hot Springs, something like that. We came early this morning around 7, and the entire place was just, I guess, foggy from all the steam and the low clouds. But I'm gonna pan around so you can kind of see the walkway. Looks like it's cleared up a little bit, so we're gonna be heading up there. there is a overlook, as you can see straight ahead. It's about a 1.7 mile hike there and back from a Fairy Tales ferry parking lot. So we're finishing up the loop. Behind me where you see that big cloud of steam, that's where we should have been able to see the spring or the pool, but I'm guessing with the weather temperature being colder, might get more steam because of the heat from that. So I would say maybe suggest come when it's a little bit warmer. Pulled off the side of the road, Lewis Falls, right over there. I'd say probably 20 minutes inside the south entrance to Yellowstone. Okay, we're at Moose Falls, a little bit off the highway. Probably about less than a 4-minute walk. We've just turned inside the Grand Teton National Park, and I have to say this is just a beautiful view. Another stop in the Tetons, Grand Teton Mountain Range National Park. I have to say this is one of the coolest mountain views that I've really ever seen. Okay, we made a stop at Coulter Bay. This is called Swim Beach in the Grand Tetons. I believe that's the West Tetons behind us. I have to say this here is one of the most beautiful rocky beaches I have ever seen with the view. Keep turning out from the road. This is the Mount Morin turnout because every view just gets better and better and better.
There's 5 glaciers up there.
So Maggie says 5 glaciers up there. That's Mount Morin. Or Morin?
5 glaciers, falling ice.
Continuing the Ginny Lake Scenic Drive. We keep getting more impressed as we keep doing this drive.
The first peak on the left is called T Winot, and I know I'm saying that wrong. The one in the middle-ish is called Grand Teton, and the one to the right is Mount Owen.
Okay, our last stop was at Ginny Lake, Grand Teton National Park. I do have to say we just kind of plan on driving through here, but I have to say of all the places and all the parks that we hit, I would have to say I think this place is a definite go back to, but definitely make sure you hit this. Jackson going north into the Grand Tetons and up through Yellowstone.
We stayed at the Antler Inn in Jackson Hole. The motel is a little dated. The rooms are adequate. The price was $290 per night. That does not include a breakfast. For the Antler Inn, I would definitely say that it is a leave it for the Lawsons. Our last stop was in Draper, Utah, where we stayed at the Hampton Inn. The Hampton Inn had one of the best breakfasts. It also had a great room and bathroom. We would definitely give the Hampton Inn in Draper a love it.